Darth Maul is 2. R2-D2 and Luke and Skywalker in X-Wing gear. That is absolutely correct. Pass that down. All right.
I think we got time for one more.
We got maybe time for one more as the audience is still coming in. Who's having a good time already?
Woo!
I will tell you right now, I'm going to be hanging out here watching this panel with you. The audience members that are being loud and rowdy, that are giving it up for this Hasbro panel, that are into it, I'm going to have some extra free stuff for you guys. Who's going to be the loudest and the rowdiest audience member in here tonight? I'm going to be watching the people that are clapping for every reveal, getting excited. Yeah. All right. So we're going to, right. Security, there he is. No, my kid. We're going to have some fun here tonight. Also, cell phones. Let's make sure they don't go off during the show. That would be really embarrassing. So make sure the phones are on silent. If you're like me and you got AT&T, don't worry. You don't get service anywhere. Just make sure. Guys, I'm so excited. Are you ready for the Star Wars Hasbro panel? That's not good enough. That is not good enough. I said, are you ready for the Star Wars panel? Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome our panelists from Hasbro. Give it up for them, ladies and gentlemen.
Here they come.
Can you hear us? Yeah!
Just get a little closer.
Okay. Can you guys hear this?
There we go.
Okay, there we
Get
go.
in there, Jing.
Woo, woo! Star Wars fans, we're here!
Yeah!
Oh my gosh. Finally, it's been too long. Almost 3 years since the last time we've been in a live panel.
Too long.
Are you guys excited? Woo! We have a full crew here because we have so much to show you. We have a lot of folks from Hasbro, and we also have a partner from Lucasfilm as well because we have a jam-packed session, so let's definitely get started. We'll do quick intros. For those that don't know me, my name is Jing. I'm a brand manager at Hasbro.
Yeah, Jing. Yeah!
Yeah, Jing.
I'm Patrick. I'm a brand director at Hasbro.
I'm Vicki Stratford. I'm the design director of Star Wars at Hasbro.
Yeah, Vicky!
I'm Chris. I'm a product design manager on Star Wars.
Yeah, Chris!
I'm Emily. I'm a senior product designer on the Star Wars team.
Yeah, Emily!
And I'm Eric. I'm a designer on Star Wars.
And last not least.
Certainly not.
Yes, I'm Chris Stern. I'm a PD manager for Lucasfilm.
Yeah, Chris!
Our esteemed partner and colleague.
Awesome.
All right, guys. So we can get started. We're at Celebration, so we're going to talk about some Celebration stuff. Specifically, we have a booth here. You can't miss it. It's been 3 years since we've been at a live event, so we definitely wanted to go all out. We have so much toys just displayed out for you. We're at 3404. So for those who haven't come over to say hi to us, yes, please do. There's so many of us actually right there, even at the booth right now. Come on after the show. And though for those that did, I hope you like to see all the toys that we had for the past couple years.
Yeah. And we missed you guys, so please come by.
Yeah, we wanted to talk to people face to face. So this is the opportunity to see all our toys and come talk to the Hasbro folks. So just on stage, you see some wonderful images of our booth. You can't miss us. We're front and center.
Absolutely.
And some more pictures of our booth. There's some photo op opportunities there as well, so you can interact with it a little bit. And of course, we have our Celebration exclusive on display.
Absolutely. So the man himself, Jon Favreau. Oh, yeah, give it up. Oh! Looks amazing. Obviously, Jon Favreau, along with Dave Filoni, started the Mandoverse. You don't need me to tell you that. We were so excited to do this item. It was revealed earlier this week. It is our Celebration exclusive. Obviously, as you guys know, Jon Favreau did not appear directly in the show. He voiced the character. So we see him here dressed as Paz Vizsla, a reimagining. This figure, has had a couple of releases so far, but never with a removable helmet. So the update here is that photoreal likeness of Jon Favreau, and we had to make sure that it integrated with the aesthetics of the character for that update. Of course, he comes with the jetpack, the Gatling gun, and the packaging, just like all of our convention exclusives, top-notch by Marie, our Black Series brand designer, who was here earlier this week. If you got to see her down in the booth. Yeah. It follows a lot of our previous convention exclusives. It has that beautiful art on the front and on the side panel. You can pull the figure out, see Jon looking amazing there in pack. And it's a great item. If you haven't seen it yet, come on down and see it. It's available right now only for Celebration attendees. You can head to the white info desk in our booth for a one-time use QR code. Get it in the next few days. Limited quantities will be available afterwards if there's any left. But come on down to 2404 and check out this great item. We love it. And it'll be available shipping out here in a couple months in the fall of 2022. Yeah, whoa, love it.
It's a good start.
Absolutely. Rolling on, if you were here for the panel before this, Jing and I were in the audience. It was great. I think we have some of our Disney Parks and Shop Disney friends in the crowd. Yeah.
And they did a great job.
and on the panel, absolutely, yes. They're all over. They revealed our next item, which is a fantastic item celebrating, obviously, the 45th anniversary. You're seeing it on screen. Yeah, ooh, it looks good. This is celebrating, obviously, Ralph McQuarrie worked with George Lucas to imagine what the Star Wars universe would look like. So we have this great item for Shop Disney and Disney Parks. I believe the first McQuarrie figures in our Black Series line. Yeah.
That's right, Eric. Eric's the
Eric,
pro.
can you fact check that, Eric?
Yeah, no,
That's good.
They're the first.
I
Keep me
fact check
honest.
everything with Eric.
That's the way to do it. And obviously, Obi-Wan Kenobi, Darth Vader, a little relevant right now. So we were excited to see them reveal these two. Newly tooled heads for the both of them to match that McQuarrie styling, decoed in the art of that original McQuarrie art. You can see them here in a battle. Yeah, they look amazing. And then the packaging, it's the first time we've done a two-pack like this in the new Black Series line look. And so they're both posed out, art on the side. It's a fantastic item. It's going to be available, like I said, at Disney Parks and Shop Disney later this fall. A great item. We're excited to see it and hope you guys are too. It's going to be in their booth and at our booth for display later today and throughout the weekend.
Yeah, they're awesome.
All right, Chris,
All right.
what do we have next?
Anybody
anybody wanna talk?
see a movie last night?
I think we can just call it quits now,
We should
right?
probably.
Yeah. Well,
We
that
don't
was,
need to talk about this.
that was the
No, really.
concept edition, but we're moving on to new entertainment, as you know.
Yeah, we can just roll forward. Let's do it. Let's get on.
Well, I mean, you guys all know we had our first Obi-Wan Wednesdays 2 days ago, right, Chris?
Yeah, exactly. So first Obi-Wan Wednesdays, we revealed some great stuff. Previously announced by Lucasfilm, every Wednesday we're going to be doing this weekly program showcasing new reveals. So there's going to be new stuff coming constantly, called Obi-Wan Wednesdays. You can find that on StarWars.com. The first one was this past Wednesday, so just 2 days ago. And in that one, we revealed these characters. So everybody got a great look at this character. So Reva action figures in Vintage Collection, Black Series, and Retro. So just really cool to take her across all of those lines. Super fun. So excited to bring her that way to everybody. They're already available to be pre-ordered as of yesterday on the 26th. So also on the Obi-Wan Wednesdays, that first day, we've revealed 4 items for Mission Fleet. So you see here, we've got a Grand Inquisitor and his Viper droid. We've got the Stormtrooper with the E-Web heavy repeating blaster cannon. Man,
It's a lot.
it's a lot of stuff. Yeah, well, I'm just looking at the slide and I'm getting distracted. I'm sorry.
Squirrel.
Squirrel, exactly. What else we have here? We've got the Expedition class vehicle with Obi-Wan Kenobi and the Eope. So we saw him riding around on that. That's awesome. Reva and the Inquisitor starship. So that's one of the bigger ones here in our Stellar class. Just really cool stuff. Exciting to get the new figures in with their accessories and vehicles from all the shows, new show stuff into the Mission Fleet line. These Mission Fleet items.
We literally have Reva in every single scale.
We do, yeah.
Were you guys excited to see her yesterday? Wasn't she awesome?
Pretty good in the show.
Yeah.
Not to be trifled with.
Not yet.
Apparently not. Yeah. No spoilers. No spoilers from you guys either.
All right.
All right, so all the Mission Fleet items will be available by spring of 2023, and we have samples of all these down in the booth, so come on down and check those out. But that's a lot of cool stuff from the first week of Obi-Wan Wednesdays, but I think we all want to jump into more new stuff.
New stuff.
So,
Yep.
So first up, we're just going to jump into some Hasbro gaming stuff here. So we'll start off, the gaming team has some great reveals, but we also have more coming after this for our kids and family product lines. First one here, Dark Side Monopoly, so really cool look at that, yeah. It's like obviously classic Monopoly gameplay, but with a Star Wars twist inspired by the power of the dark side. So in here, you get to recruit as many infamous villains as you can. The game includes 6 Zinc Monopoly tokens, so just really cool that way. But
Cool to
they're
collect.
depicting, infamous Star Wars characters, so like Darth Vader and the Grand Inquisitor, just cool little tokens that way, like in that great style. I
Yeah,
love
I'm
those.
definitely
Yeah.
choosing Maul. Like all of us are gonna play, and I'm choosing Maul.
All right, she
Oh, it's
called
on.
it.
It's on.
Yeah.
All right, so Monopoly is available summer of 2022 at most major retailers.
Cool. And next up, let's talk about Bounty Collection. Who's got some Bounty Collection in their shelves? Right? A little joy in your day, right? These 2.5 inches tall figures, sit on your shelves, go anywhere with you. And we've noticed they show up on Instagram a fair amount, which we fully support. But today, all of our Bounty Collection has really been focused on Grogu. And given the droid that we saw yesterday, we thought it might be time for some new additions into the Bounty Collection. So Lola59 is actually joining us in the Bounty Collection.
So adorable.
Oh, yeah. Or as Dern likes to call her, adorkable. So,
She's fantastic. She's on
and
my
Chris,
desk.
how easy was it to capture the Bounty Collection in a droid style?
No, one of the challenges that we had with moving from into droids is how do we show the emotion that Grogu has in so many of those different cute little memeable moments, right? So this droid worked out perfectly. She just has a lot of emotion just with the ears, as we were calling them at the time, but we know that they are
Head
wings.
panels. Yeah.
Flight panels. But she came out adorable. So we're really excited about moving into some of our other favorite characters and captured in this great styling.
Yeah, we love these 2 little figures. They're getting us started. One is obviously standing, and one is in flight mode. A little zoom in around action. These are both going to be available for pre-order at most major retailers, including Hasbro Pulse next week, 6/1 at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and on shelf in 2023.
And there's prototypes.
Yeah.
If you haven't seen in the booth, which I just saw this morning, I was like, oh my God, they had them there. So it's the first time I got to see them in person. So they are totally cute.
Yeah, she's awesome. She's so cute. And droids, as we know, have electronic lights and sound. So we need the electronic version. So, we went with that as well. So this one's super cute. And interestingly, this one is scaled to the right size from the entertainment. So 4¼ inches in diameter.
She's tiny.
She's tiny. But we've actually stylized her a bit so we could fit all the cool electronics in there, some speakers, a battery. She's adorable, super posable, and you push a button and she'll activate her lights and sounds. And the designers in the booth, you can come see Carol. She worked on this really hard and helped us get this out early. So this is going to be a great figure for us. This is also going to be available at most major retailers for pre-order, including Hasbro Pulse next week, June 1st at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'm going to say that a lot.
Yeah.
And on shelves for fall 22. All right, so
These are actually on display right now.
Yeah?
they are.
Yeah,
Yes.
you
Don't leave. Don't leave.
Yeah.
They'll still be there.
You were quite a celebrity there with all the
Oh my gosh!
cute
Well,
droids.
she sells. The droids are selling themselves, so definitely come by and get a demo. They're really fun. They're really cute. But we thought after looking at that, do we need another one of these droids?
Yes.
I think so.
We do? We do.
Maybe.
So we went for it. We got one more droid. It's the most awesome version. It was actually revealed on Good Morning America this morning. And let's take a look at a little video to see exactly how she comes to life.
Those cute kids do not come with the product.
Yeah, get your own. All right, so Lula 59, the animatronic edition, is our most advanced version. It's incredibly emotive, cute, and lifelike, as I noticed by many hands to hearts when people saw it in the booth, which was amazing. I got to give a shout out to our electronics and animatronics team on this. The designer, everybody just brought this together. It really feels alive when you interact with it. She's got 3 modes of play: companion mode, hover mode, and on-the-go mode. So if you want to pop her off the stand and run down the hall flying her around the house, I highly recommend it. And this is our most visually true to entertainment version of the droid. So stylistically, she's really, really on point. However, to get all the cool electronics in there, she's actually about 50% bigger than her on-screen version. But we thought it was worth it. She's amazing.
Well,
so
it's not like she's big. I mean, she's
she-
still.
yeah, she's still cute and little.
And we had some challenges out of the gate, right? I mean, we started this, about a year ago?
Yes.
So obviously, you guys, hopefully most of you saw the entertainment last night. We started development on this so early that there wasn't much available. So we were looking really at test screenshots with our studio team, and just really early on learning about this character for the first time and seeing its wonderful animations and how it's going to function and its flight patterns and whatnot. So it was really cool to see this early on and then now transition onto the screen last night as we were watching the show for the first time. So I think we did an awesome job capturing it.
She's great. I love her. And also, we actually had to do some partnership to get the sounds in time.
Right.
Great work. We actually have authentic character sounds for this, and we got them just in time. They kind of accelerated them for us, so that's great. So she actually has the show sounds in actually both of the electronic products. So we're super excited about that. You saw her probably earlier on screen. She was on her hover stand. That's a flight mode. It changes the sounds that she plays, like a flying sound effects. And she actually has a microphone inside, so she's very emotive and responsive to you when you keep talking to her. Or even, there's some good Easter eggs in there too, like tries clapping loudly next to her, but not here at the convention. It's just too loud in general. But she's got some fun play to really built into her. All right, and last, just for fun, you can see here with her package. This is actually a 5th panel package. It's beautiful, but we needed more room to describe all her awesome features. So it's really cool and come together. And you can see the hover stand along with her kind of companion mode base. All right, and then let's see. Last thing is just to give you guys a quick lineup of all the little ladies.
So cute.
Yeah, it's going to be cute overload for sure.
Yeah, and Lola is available for pre-order at most major retailers as well, so you can definitely get that next week, June 1st at 1 p.m. Eastern Time. It's on shelf spring of 2023. So definitely stop by the booth and watch and see her.
I'll give you a
She's
demo.
So
She's
cute.
awesome.
She's so cute.
I heard that
All
shout
right.
out. I like that.
I know. Your section. Fan section. All right, going on to fan stuff. We have a lot of reveals for you guys. Starting with our hottest new entertainment. Let's keep with that beat. Did you say bring it? All right, starting with our Black Series line. This figure was revealed on May 4th by the actor himself, as you guys know. So we just wanted to take a moment just to quickly talk about him. He is sculpted from the ground up to be fully accurate to the latest entertainment. So we saw some questions. He is fully new. He comes complete with butterfly joints. He has that full range of motion, everything that we have come to expect for our Black Series figures. And he has that. And he has that full soft goods robe that we love with the hood. And of course, some of you guys noticed that there was a little missing slot. So sharing today, it's Lola. Even for such a small figure, the team made sure to include lots of features packed in. She is so cute. God. It comes with removable legs. So you can remove those legs, and you can stand Lola on a clear stand perched on Obi-Wan's finger, like you see here on the screen. So it looks like she's floating above his finger. And what's even better is our little accessory comes with an accessory, if you can see by his little feet. She has a buzzsaw accessory. You saw her attempt to use it last night. It plugs right into her mouth.
No spoilers.
Oh, come on. All of you
Is it
seen
really
right?
spoilers for
Yeah,
Chris
come
hasn't
on.
seen it yet. We can't reveal anything.
Oh,
He was busy working.
I'll try my best.
Trouble then.
All right, so here you'll see the packaging, her taking her rightful spot in the packaging. As a reminder, this was revealed earlier, so it was on pre-order May 11th, but it will be on shelf spring of 2023 at most major retailers, including Pulse. Our next Black Series figure was one of the first villains we saw. No spoilers. All right. First villains we saw in the show, but also revealed earlier today by the actor himself in his Instagram, Rupert Friend. For those that haven't seen it, check it out. The Grand Inquisitor himself.
Oh, yeah.
Brand new. Again, brand new, tooled from the ground up to make sure that we're fully accurate to the latest entertainment. And he comes with that full ring lightsaber that you see here, and it also has the removable blades. So you can display him with just a hilt, and it plugs into his back. As you can see here, it comes with that full soft goods robe, but really important for us to make sure that he's fully posable with no restrictions. So we wanted to get him that soft goods cape here. And we designed the hilt and the cape to work together so that you can plug the hilt right into his back, and the cape leaves room for it as well. So it works together.
Looks good.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Wanna
You are
pose
correct,
them
sir.
out. And another great look at the packaging. This is the Obi-Wan Kenobi new packaging color. So some of you guys saw that on May 4th. So we're extending that out. More is coming.
Build a collection.
Yeah, and I love seeing that double-bladed lightsaber shown prominently in the artwork for the Black Series.
More great work by Marie.
Yeah.
Marie.
And Eric, that posing is amazing.
Yeah, no, we're really happy with how he turned out. So, our next reveal is another Inquisitor that we saw earlier in the Obi-Wan series. It is the fourth sister. So, we were really excited to partner with CNET, and you may have seen that earlier. So, we are really excited to be able to show you here today, and we wanted to talk a little bit more about it. So, she is brand new to the show, and with her being an alien, it's just fun to be able to get more aliens, more variety into the line. She looked awesome in the show. The figure we're really, really happy with. Like the other Inquisitor, she comes with a full ring double-bladed lightsaber that you can remove either one or both of the blades to be able to display with. So it's just a really cool look for this figure. We're really happy with how she turned out. We're hoping to see more of her in the show, and I think she's going to be awesome. Yeah. And finally, rounding out the full list of Inquisitors for the Black Series in the Obi-Wan Kenobi limited series, it's the fifth brother. So this is another brand new sculpt. As you may have seen on CNET earlier as well, he is sporting his full iconic ring, dual-bladed lightsabers. So each one of these sabers are actually completely uniquely sculpted to each one. So it's really fun to be able to get variety of lightsabers, especially with something as unique as the Inquisitor lightsabers. So we're just really excited to be able to showcase that here. So, and this one can also plug into the back as well, as we saw him sporting that in the show this morning. So, and we made sure that the color palette as well was consistent across all of the Inquisitors. We wanted to make sure that they spoke well to each other, that they were felt good and cohesive as a group. And because he is brand new, he has all the latest articulation, innovation like butterfly joints, great range of motion. Tom, our sculptor, has been doing a phenomenal job in making sure that we maintain the aesthetics while also having great functionality. And here is the packaging. So another great addition to the Obi-Wan Kenobi packaging line look. All of these Inquisitors in the Black Series are on shelf in the spring of 2023 at most major retailers, including Hasbro Pulse. And the pre-order is next week, June 1st at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Awesome.
All right.
Vintage.
Vintage time. All right, we're moving on to the vintage collection, our heritage 3 3/4 line.
Represent!
And today, of course, of all days, we'll be introducing our vintage collection, Obi-Wan Kenobi, Wandering Jedi. Wandering Jedi is such a cool name. All right, so this one, he's in one of his main looks from the show. He's got the robe and that tan shirt. This is one where we gave him soft goods to create this look with the layered sleeves and, of course, a hood to pull up because he's incognito. And, yeah, he comes with his lit lightsaber, his unlit lightsaber hilt, which can plug into his belt, as well as a working holster on his hip for that blaster. All right, and like the Black Series, we have a little friend as a bonus.
Lola.
So this one also comes with Lola 5'9". And the droid does come in 2 poses, a standing pose as well as the flight or saucer mode with a little stand. This has to be the smallest Lola. It's
Yeah, you all know how
Don't
big
lose
a
it.
TVC figure's hand is,
Yeah.
and look at that.
It's a really cool person. All right, and this one is on shelf fall of 2022, available for pre-order next week, 6/1, at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, at most major retailers, including Hasbro Pulse. Okay, jumping into gaming grades. We all love it. All right, celebrating the world of Star Wars gaming, which has had such incredible releases lately, such as Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order, and an upcoming game, Star Wars Jedi Survivor.
Yeah.
And we'll start out with a vintage collection item. So today we're announcing a special action figure 3-pack of 3, yeah. Announcing this special action figure set of 3 of the enemies from the game. So this one is in the style of our past Kenner-looking special action figure sets where you've got 3 individually carded characters packed together in an outer box. And this pack is going to offer the Riot Scout Trooper, the Magna Guard, and the KX Security Guard from the game. So each of these individually carded with their own card backs, which are composites of images from the game illustrated into these awesome action poses. And we just love to see this game's new logo on these card backs.
Yes. Make it
So
happen.
first up, yes, the Riot Scout Trooper. He's returning from the first game into the sequel, and he's coming with updated gear, including his new tooled Riot Shield. So that's a fun accessory. He also comes with his shock staff and his blaster, which fits into his ankle holster. And as well, next up, we have the Magna Guard. So this one's a cool new paint scheme for Magna Guards. He's got the red patterning across his shoulders and across his head. He also comes with that fabric scarf and hood piece, and as well with his Magna shock staff.
Yeah, he's awesome.
And following that, this is one of my favorites, is the KX Security Droid. So this is, again, a unique color palette from K2SO. He's got a newly tooled backpack piece and a newly tooled torso to accept it. And as well, he's coming with his shock baton. I think we might get stunned a lot in this game.
Yeah.
Yeah, it seems there's definitely a theme.
I'm a little scared.
There's a shocking amount of figures here.
Oh.
Wait, there's going to be more of that.
See what
It's
we have to
okay.
work with here.
Nice
love
try,
hearing
Whitney.
hundreds
What? I
of
haven't sung the
O's.
Lola song yet. I mean, la 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 Lola. All right, she's done everything. Okay, please continue. Sorry.
All right, guys. So this true pack is available for shared fan channel fall of 2022. Available for pre-order next week, 6/1 on 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And stay tuned because we will definitely have more to reveal tied to this new game in the future.
And moving into the Black Series, of course, we wanted to make sure that we joined in on the action for Jedi Survivor. So our Black Series reveal today is the Riot Scout Trooper as well from Star Wars Jedi Survivor. Again, as Emily mentioned earlier, this is returning from the first game, but with an accessory update. He comes with the existing shock baton with the lightning effect that we saw in the original. And on this one, we molded the shield in a clear plastic red and painted the rest of the white and black in order to make sure that we had that clear aesthetic and view so that he can look through the shield as he will in the game. So it's just a really fun feature to be able to have in the toy and in the line.
That's a tactical advantage right there.
Definitely.
Be able to see.
So, and this is our first look at the packaging for this figure. This is the first from the new game. Again, making sure that the shield is visible in that side panel. It's just a really cool look for that figure. And we will also have more to share in future reveals for this game as well. This pack is a GameStop exclusive and is on shelf in the fall of 2022 and is available for pre-order next week, June 1st at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
That's right. All right.
So, moving into another era of Star Wars, the Fall of the Jedi. Our first reveal from this era is Aayla Secura.
Yeah.
We were really excited to finally be able to showcase this figure. She looks awesome. I know that a lot of people have been wanting to have her for a very long time.
I think we've had a dozen or so people in the past day.
Yeah, a lot of people asked in the booth, when are you doing Aayla? And
That's when you went, that's a good idea.
It's a great idea.
Right now.
So she comes with her iconic blue lightsaber, as we saw in the movies and in the TV show. It's a brand new saber hilt. It's always, like I said earlier, it's always fun to be able to get different hilt varieties in the line. And we use a lot of different reference from on-site photography and the movie to make sure that we got her as accurate as possible. Her skin tone especially can change a lot depending on the lighting that we have. And we really just drew special attention to the fact that we wanted to make sure she looked like she jumped straight off the screen. So Aayla is number 3 in the Attack of the Clones line look, and it's great to have her join that entertainment color. It's just, I love the red. Yeah. It's such a striking color on that. So we are really excited for her to be joining the line.
Absolutely. Awesome. We're going to go a little into speed mode here. We want to make sure we have time for questions at the end. But we got an awesome reveal next. Our final figure from this era, the Fall of the Jedi, he's a popular one. It's Darth Maul. Yeah! Whoa, I didn't know how popular. That's great.
I almost drum rolled.
I know, there we go. We need a little drum roll.
Yeah.
Darth Maul, Season 7 of the Clone Wars. I've said it before, that last 4-episode arc is it's like a movie in and of itself. It's amazing. We did Ahsoka 2 years ago, I think, in Black Series, so now we finally have Maul to join her. He's also newly sculpted from the ground up. We always say ground up. Maybe it's head down, fingertip to fingertip. I don't know.
Yeah.
He's got butterfly joints for that full range of motion, which obviously such an iconic villain deserves. We wanted consistency on those chest tattoos, so we actually looked at the comics to make sure it was consistent across the line. In terms of accessories, he's got that double-bladed lightsaber. The blade can be removed for posability, and the hilt can be split apart into 2 as well and connect to his hip. We've got to look on the next slide at our packaging. Again, we love the look. More great work from Marie. I'm just going to keep calling out to Marie. She's not here. It's too bad. We love the action stance here. So befitting that character. A great addition to the line. Come on down to the booth to see it.
Very menacing.
Indeed, yes.
That is quite a look.
Yep, Mandalorian, the next era. I'm seeing the Darksaber back there. That's awesome, yeah. So our next Black Series reveal from this era, it's Grief Karga, Magistrate from Season 2. Love seeing him in the line. The colors in the outfit, we don't get that pop of red. Grief is a very fashion-forward guy. It's great to see. And I know Eric and Emily worked together closely to make sure there was consistency between the vintage and Black Series versions. He's got an updated portrait. Obviously, he's got that goatee looking very fierce in Season 2. So we wanted to represent that as well and update that. His packaging, continuing that Mandalorian line look. We're on number 24 so far. This line look has been around less than 2 years. The Mandoverse is so expansive that we've gotten to 24 already, which is great. These 3 figures, Ayla, Maul, and Grief Karga, are available at most major retailers, including Hasbro Pulse. And guess when they're available for pre-order? Next week. Yeah, maybe we stop saying that.
Yeah,
All
we
of
can
these
skip
are
it.
next week, 6/1, 1 p.m. Eastern Time.
You guys get it.
So we're excited to see these. Emily, what's coming next?
I think it's more
Yeah.
vintage. All right, guys, the next one is a newly tooled item I'm crazy excited for. Bringing to the vintage collection, the Dark Trooper.
Yeah.
Mandalorian Season 2. This has a feature I was so excited to add, which is an old toy trick, which is light piping in his eyes. So, a classic toy trick that puts a transparent red core in the center of the head that lets light pass through to give an illusion like it's glowing. And a few other things we're just pumped about for this. We've got high gloss finish, multiple sets of hands for the punching pose. His blaster can plug into his side leg, and he also comes with flame pieces that plug into his feet for a flying pose. But that's not all. That's right.
Yeah.
This is the line of world building, so he comes with his charging locker. So this is a really cool piece. You can, pose your droid like he's, ready to be activated by Gideon at any moment. And it features striping deco on all 4 panels of the wall.
But
and,
Emily, what if I have more than one droid?
Well, Chris, you're going to want to put them together. So, as an included feature, additionally, you can plug all of these lockers together to create a continuous lineup. Yes, world building. So excited. This is a really cool piece. Yeah. All right. Next up, we previously released for Rogue One Antok Merrick with his X-Wing. But there was maybe a little empty spot in that. Maybe a little spot right behind the cockpit.
Yeah.
That's right.
I love you. Whoever you are over there, you're my favorite.
So we're
You asked
introducing
for 2 days ago, you got it.
Yeah. So we're introducing Antok Merrick's Astromech droid. That's that new droid is just one that we dug into the reference for to create to go perfectly with that previously released set. It's going to complete the trio, the figure, the vehicle, and the droid, and we're so excited to have completed that.
So, available for pre-order next week. You guys get it?
You guys know when.
Yep.
Yeah, if you forget, just come find us. You
Yeah.
know where we are.
Another
All right.
vintage popular program.
So our next exciting program is the Troop Building Program from Vintage. This is one, yeah. So we're releasing the Rebel Soldier from Echo Base. This is one that we were so excited to bring. We've got that yellow pop of color on the package. And for these figures, we're bringing newly tooled portrait heads. So, this is a really fun thing we've been able to do with troop building. Each of these has a new portrait head as well as a new removable hat with goggles. And, as we've done with the past, we've got 2 characters that are portraits directly from the movie and 2 that are new and unique. So on the left, we've got Deck Officer Tigran Jamiro and Lieutenant Cal Alder. And then on the right, 2, brand new characters that will add variety to your shelves. So yeah, get those hot, Hoth is a great space for dioramas for the fans on their shelves. And yeah, hope these add to it.
It's my personal favorite.
Yes.
Awesome. Before we leave Vintage, this next slide, it's in a reveal, but we couldn't leave Vintage without talking about the Boba Fett throne room. We revealed this a few months ago. It's down in our booth. Emily has done an amazing display. This set is awesome. We can't take the time to detail it now, but Big Bib Fortuna, Emily tirelessly advocated for it. Newly tooled from the head down. I'm going to coin that phrase
Sure.
now.
I'll say browned up, you say head down.
There we go.
Okay.
He looks amazing. The accessories in this thing are amazing. 50 accessories. I'm pretty sure it's the most accessories we've ever done in a set. You can see them here. The world building here is amazing. Pre-order for this is going to end at some time in the near future, so come on down to the booth, check it out, fall in love with it. There's a QR code to scan. You won't be sad that you did.
You won't be sad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Too many double negatives in there. Awesome.
All right, well, moving into another 3 3/4 inch scale expression, we have our retro collection. You know that these are sculpted in the early Kenner style, and we've been doing them from classic and new entertainment, but today we're sharing a new prototype edition.
This one's for you, James Dorrance,
Yeah,
wherever you are.
James, this is for you, buddy. Luke Skywalker, yep. You see there's 6 different colors that are involved, 6 different variants to collect, and this one's a Target exclusive, so be on the lookout for that.
Yep. Awesome.
There's
Looks
like
amazing
a
in that
little
lineup. Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
Pipeline.
All right. All right, let's move. All right. right, so we're going to wrap up with some figures, some great pipeline reveals, and stay with us, though. We got some role play, and we're going to need to pick up the pace because we've got a lot more
We
stuff.
got Micro Machines like voice right here.
Yeah.
That's Don Machinima right here. It's
Get
good.
the mustache. All right.
Yeah.
All right. So, anyways, just a friendly reminder: these are sneak peeks, very early in the process. You may not see them for a year or two, and timing will be announced at later dates. Emily, kick us off with some vintage, please.
Well, there's a figure I think we've all been wanting to add to our Razor Crest, and that is Paz Vizsla.
Yeah.
She's gonna have great accessories. And following that, we have a character that's been much requested as a refresh, and that is Starkiller, Vader's apprentice from Star Wars: The Force Unleashed. Yeah, thank you. And following that, this is a really anticipated figure for the vintage line. It is Hunter from the Bad Batch.
Finally.
You're welcome.
And
That is my corner
This
right
side-
there.
Yeah, come on, this side.
Yeah,
this
you
side,
guys.
this side. All right.
So,
Keep going.
moving on for the pipeline reveals in the Black Series, it's two figures that I am personally extremely excited for. First, we have Darth Malak,
Yeah.
the main villain in the Knights of the Old Republic, followed by Basileus Shan, a legendary Jedi Master also from the Knights of the Old Republic. Both of these are going to be updated based off their designs in the Knights of the Old Republic remake.
Yeah. That was the leading thing that you trailed at the end there.
Yeah.
Buried the lead.
Awesome.
Keep going.
All right.
All right, so Black Series role play. As mentioned, we had some Black Series stuff coming, some role play stuff, but we previously revealed the Obi-Wan saber. There's one down in the booth. Come check it out. The Vader helmet, that's down there too. Some great pieces tied to the new show. So really cool. But today we've got another Trooper helmet to give you guys.
Oh.
Yeah, there you go. The Artillery Stormtrooper helmet. So new show accurate deco on this thing, and it's a great addition to that Stormtrooper helmet lineup. You can see the box there, just really cool.
Gorgeous.
Update. Yeah, great look on that one. So just keeping things moving. Everybody knows when to order this thing, right?
Yep, available
Okay.
spring.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. So it's a great addition, like we said, to the Mandalorian helmet. So there's what we've done so far for the Mandoverse of Black Series
It's a
roleplay
power
helmets.
lineup.
Looks good.
And all
It
of
is,
those
yeah.
are at our booth, 2404.
There you go.
All right, well, that's not all. We have one more reveal for you today, and we're really excited about this. Some of you guys might have heard we have a HasLab coming. The team has been working so hard with Lucasfilm to get this out right in time with entertainment. So thank you, Chris and Lucasfilm. We started just having this at the start, today after watching the 2 episodes. We have our first ever premium role play Star Wars HasLab with advanced FX Elite technology. So it's our first one in that line. And also from the new show, again, we begged for the timing to work out and it did. So
Great.
let's take a first look, guys, drum roll.
There we go. Drum roll.
At the video. All right.
Ooh.
That
All
was
right.
so good. Chris, you can tell us a lot more about this.
Yes.
Yeah, there is a lot to talk about on this thing. So we're just going to start here. We're going to go through a series of slides so you guys can see all the different configurations and features on this. It's amazing. But starting here at this slide, you can see that it's how we see it on her belt. So just the half ring there, full die cast construction for the main hilt, and some great metal details. It's just beautiful stuff there. You can see on this one. It also comes on that same standard Black Series or FX Elite display stand, so it'll integrate really nicely with all your other sabers that you have. This next slide here, you can see, so of course, we saw her with the half circle single blade for the first time in the shows, in those shots from the trailer. So of course, we can do that here. And in this mode, it has all the features you've come to expect from our FX Elite line, like the progressive ignition and the wall cutting effect, blaster deflect, clash effect, all that stuff, as well as all the latest new features that we debuted with the Obi-Wan saber. Those features like dual effect, where you push the secondary button and it brings that on like you're holding the saber against something, and then also the battle sequence effect, where you can trigger a sequence to play out like you're in the battle. So if you want to display it across with something else, you can do that. Next here you see, of course, full double-bladed version. What Inquisitor wouldn't have a double-bladed saber? I think that's safe to say. Yeah. So you can transfer that, and put that second blade in, get that full thing. But now with this one, it has essentially 2 lightsabers worth of electronics in it. And it's not just 2 lightsabers. They're talking to each other. So there's crosstalk back and forth between them. So you're not just playing out the same sequence on both blades. When you trigger effects like blaster deflect, it'll trigger a couple here and then a couple over here and back and forth. So it knows that there are 2 blades in it and will respond accordingly. And the same thing with the battle sequence effect. When you trigger battle sequence in 2-blade mode, you get battle sequence effects happening on both sides and not just mirroring each other. So really cool that way.
First time we've ever done that, right?
First time, yeah. It's fully integrated, so it's really cool.
Yeah.
And
basically, we had to like double the technology to really figure out how it plays across the 2 blades.
Yeah, and you guys can come to the booth and talk to Zach, our electrical engineer, on this. He will certify how
details.
big of a pain it has been. So
Yeah.
Yeah, Zach. Yeah.
Zach has been awesome.
Zach's working on a little something for you guys down at the booth right now.
Hey, spoiler.
So, Chris, it might be nice to like take the time and look at this maybe physically, or how we normally do our review processes, or something. Well, if you're going to have it in the booth, I would love to see it in the booth later. I mean,
Is he threatening you?
I would just like our normal
if he's
process,
threatening me,
just
I wanted to-
together
Oh,
and
my
look. Oh wait,
goodness.
what?
It's on.
Oh, well, hang on a second. Maybe we'll do it here.
Showdown.
Oh, well, that's kind of cool.
Try not to.
Oh, yeah,
Try
don't
not
hurt
to
anyone.
It's 6.5 feet long. Don't hit us.
I'm sorry for anything I've ever said to offend you.
All right, so this is an early prototype. They won't come with this
Yeah.
wire. But here, I'll give you guys a quick look.
Oh,
So here, maybe I can. Yeah, here.
there you go.
So if I. All the electronics are in this box, so I can't do this to make it move. I gotta do this. But it also has. These sabers have fully unique sounds. So. Wait.
That's awesome.
All the wall cut features. Blaster effect. One of my favorites here is the.
I mean, that's pretty amazing. What do you guys think?
Yeah!
Right?
All right, so yeah, you hear that sound coming out of there.
Unique.
Yeah, just some really cool, unique sounds.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That
first-
looks so good.
Yeah, first time we've had a physical model for a HasLab launch in 3 years.
Yeah.
So.
I've
Excited
never
to
seen
see
a
it in
physical
person.
model like this, so
Nice.
this is pretty amazing, Chris. Nicely done. Thank you. And we get to see it in the booth?
Yes.
Yeah.
So actually, Zach was telling us that he got too many sound references from Lucasfilm this time, and he had to really work to integrate it here. But he's down there. They're actually working right now to install a model so that you guys can see it close and in action. Yeah. It's right. Beautiful.
Yeah, that big display case you've all been staring at with all the helmets and stuff in it.
We
that
tricked
will.
you.
Psych.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was not meant for the armory of helmets and
it looked great.
sabers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And all those sounds to that point, the sounds for the saber change when there's a second blade in it because you get harmonics from the two blades interacting with each other. So there's a whole second set of sounds, and that's part of that crosstalk on the technology, that when you have the two blades in, the sound dynamic changes a little bit too. So
And some close-ups here.
yeah,
Go through this.
so this is just some beauty shots of the thing for you guys to look at. Here you can see the emitter end, one of the emitter ends, with the blade installed. If we go on to the next shot here, you can see this is also going to come with little barrel plugs to put in when you take the blades out, so that you've got a really nice display piece that looks just like the prop when you have those installed. See, next up, just another nice detail shot. You can see some of the primary and secondary activation buttons, and there's a primary and secondary button on each end of the saber, so you can trigger things differently that way. Here you get a quick shot of the clear support on the top of the stand. This thing's going to be heavy, so we wanted to make sure it was nice and stable up there. But we didn't want to obscure the hilt.
Yeah.
So went with clear there to make sure that stayed really nice and solid.
It's awesome.
You definitely can get more details if you visit us at the booth.
Yeah.
But
I'll talk to you all day about this. If you want.
Awesome.
But we-
How do they get it, Chris?
How do they get it? I don't know. How do you guys think you get it? June 1st?
Today.
No, it's not
Today.
No,
That was a good
today,
try.
right now. So the campaign starts right now on Hasbro
Yes.
Pulse's site. So
Yeah, that's number one.
this side's winning.
Okay, they're catching up. Pick it up. All right, another one. All right.
All right, it'll be up until July 11th at 11:59 p.m. Eastern Time, and for that $4.99 and 5,000 piece funding goal. So,
Yeah.
and then shipping.
Yeah.
So the plans for shipping in the fall of 2023. So this QR code will take you there real quick. But this QR code's for the U.S. and Canada. For Pulse UK and Germany, come to the booth. We can hook you up down there.
Yeah, and for those international folks, like we are working closely with your local partners to get those up live as soon as possible as well. So stay tuned for more, because we know how important those opportunities are there around the world.
Yeah.
Awesome.
And one quick thing just to clarify here, this saber, this HasLab is not going to have any tiers. We threw everything into
Base
it
offering.
this way. So base offering is the offering. So we wanted to make sure, instead of playing games and trying to get you guys thinking there might be more stuff later, there's not. This is it. We put it all here, just all in, out of the gate. So really cool that way.
Awesome.
And
Yeah. You're welcome.
twice as much saber here. So
Yeah. Awesome.
So get your orders in right
All
now.
right, yeah.
We definitely want to save time for Q&A right now, so we'll do that. Can we turn up
Yeah.
the light so we can see folks?
We talked to the organizer. We'll go a couple minutes over. We wanna make sure we get as
Yeah.
many questions as possible.
Oh my gosh, I
You
can
can just
see
go.
you.
Yeah, you can go queue up at the microphone.
Those are some bright lights. They're very bright.
Yeah.
I kind of keep ducking my hat down so I don't get it in the,
As you
like, the
come up
lights
to
in
the
the eye.
microphone, please stand in a single file line. When you come up, say your name, give us your question. You only have one question.
Awesome.
Okay.
All right.
It looks like
All
we
right,
have
why
our
don't we-
first question. Let's get going.
Right.
Yeah, we are.
Hello, I'm Tim. I've been collecting action figures for quite a while. Amazing stuff you guys have been showcasing, and I really enjoy collecting them. But I think a lot of us are having issues right now with pre-orders. I just wanted to actually kind of see if there's any way maybe there's some type of subscription or something like that, so I don't get my Target pre-order canceled or Walmart releases it 2 hours early.
Yeah.
Like that's just a frustration.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I just wondered if there's any subscription boxes or anything we can think about that could help us just get the figures in hand and kind of not worry about issues.
No, I can take that one quickly. So first off, I definitely recognize that sometimes frustrations can be there. We're working so closely with our partners. We try to, after every pre-order, we work closely with the U.S. and they talk to the retailers, and we look to address them. So there's been high-level strategic conversations, and we have great partnerships with them. We'll continue to address. If there are thoughts, of course, we'd love to hear them. Stop by the booth, let us know. And we are also just always thinking about ways to improve that as well. So.
Perfect. Thank you. Yeah, we love
Thank
the
you.
figures.
Thank you.
I know, we want to get them to you, so we'll try our best.
Thank you for your question. Our next question.
Hi, my name is Julio. I have a very important question. Are you guys planning on releasing any Jar Jar figures?
You want to take that picture?
Yeah, sure. We did, I think last year, right?
Yeah.
We did Jar Jar Black Series, Jar Jar and Phantom Menace packaging. Those were amazing figures designed by Eric. We love being able to get it out in the classic look. Yeah,
Misa
thank
thought
you.
they was
Yeah.
good figures.
What's that?
I said Misa thought they was good
Misa,
figures.
exactly. So we love getting them both out into the Black Series line. You know, if we see them again, you know, obviously that would warrant a new appearance.
No, you never
Thanks for
know.
your question. Next question.
How you doing? My name is Daniel Trujillo. Been a collector since the vintage era.
Awesome.
So my question is, Clone Wars animated. Will we see any more Clone Wars animated figures like Spider Maul, Zero, and a lot of the other characters that are so rich in the Clone Wars cartoon series and animated series?
Derek, you want to take that? Sorry, Eric.
Oh yeah, yeah. No, it's definitely something that we're always pulling from Clone Wars. We love Clone Wars. There are so many different characters in there that we're always pulling from it. So definitely can't speak to like the specifics of like which characters, but it's something that we are always pulling from. So we definitely can expect more.
You can definitely come down to the booth and tell us your favorites.
Oh yeah, no, absolutely.
All right.
Yeah.
Noted.
Hey, my name's Mike.
Hi, Mike.
I already bugged you guys in the booth, but I'm gonna bug you again.
Absolutely.
Seeing some of the gaming grades, and I guess we're getting the new mallet and all that. I wanted to know Kyle Guitar when, because I saw Starkiller up there. And I was like, Kyle Guitar.
Sorry, can you repeat
what was
that
the question?
question?
I was gonna ask, when are we getting Kyle Guitar?
I love these requests.
Yeah.
Like, definitely come down to the booth and tell us. Like, we are taking mental notes of all of this. Emily, you want to speak to that?
Sure. I think we'd love to hear what fans are looking for. We actually look out onto the internet and see what's trending, what fans are asking for, and we pay close attention. So speak up about what you guys want to see, and we're always listening, and there's potential for it.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
Hello, my name is Lee, and today we finally found the first reveal for the Bad Batch main crew. When
Yes.
can we expect to see the rest of the crew?
Ooh, great question.
Vicky, when can we expect?
For vintage, maybe Emily?
For vintage?
Yeah, that's a good Emily question.
Yeah, I think it takes a little while sometimes to complete a crew, but that's something we'll definitely be working toward in the future. And I don't think we can reveal today whether that's going to be completed at a certain time, but there are plans to pursue more product from that content because we loved it. The show was amazing.
Yeah, the show's fun.
We don't want our figures lonely. They need their friends.
Thanks
Awesome.
for telling
Thank
us.
you. Oh, Trapper.
Trapper.
Hey guys, my name's Sean, and what I'd like to know is, and this one's a little bit specific. This is about the droid that was revealed today. So the figure like droids, where over the years there have been multiple sculpts to pull parts from. How do you determine to say, let's use this sculpt over another? What kind of goes into this decision making, basically?
Sure, yeah. I think each of our lines have sort of a standard sculpt for Astromechs that we lean into, but there's also, always room for, looking at new ways to express the droids. What do you think, Eric?
Yeah, it kind of depends like character to character too. Like if a certain droid like does something specific in the entertainment, that's something we can definitely pull from. It's also something that we try to future-proof, and something that we've been doing a lot lately. If we know that we want to get a lot of like legs out of our particular mold, we'll try to build in those features from the ground up so that we have those going forward, so that we can build in those features as well.
All right, sorry, we'll do 3 more questions, but for all of the other ones, please come down to our booth and ask,
Actually,
and
we
we'll
have
definitely
time
talk
for
to you.
2 more. Just 2 more.
2 more, okay.
2 more.
I'll be the bad guy. 2 more questions.
Time watched, but please come down to the booth. We'll definitely talk to you there.
We'd love to chat.
Hey,
First up, thanks for keeping the retro collection going.
Yeah.
Love it. Like, love the interpretation.
It's awesome.
So good. My question is, can Star Wars fans like look forward to having that excitement of getting figures at the same time that we're like going to see a movie or watching the show, which was sort of a big part of like growing up and going through it, and everyone's got fond memories of that. Like, it just seems there's like such a disconnect, and like the toys are coming out and they're sick, but then it's like we'll see you in 7 months. Is that something that we should just let go as a hope, or do you plan on catching up in the future?
Luckily, we have our Lucasfilm partner right here with us.
That one.
You saw it coming.
I mean, part of it is, as Star Wars fans, there's so much new content coming so quickly. We've never experienced this before, and in my older life as a toy developer and designer, it's hard to balance that with all the newness coming. So here's all this new content. We have to roll it into development and make sure that we're coming out at the right time, show to shelf type scenarios. But now with lead times and manufacturing being a bit more challenging, the hope is, and I agree with you, because that would be great if we could do that. That would be great if we could have it show to shelf. We see it, and there it is. And what is the solution to that? And I think Hasbro's doing a great job looking into what those solutions are. We're doing our best to provide the content to our partners, Hasbro and the team, and make sure that we can develop on that and deliver that to the fans on time so we can celebrate it while we watch these new awesome episodes and movies and future entertainment that's coming.
Okay, speaking of being on time, we have time for one more question. Last question. Thank you so much.
How are you? I'm Lando Griffin from the TBC Facebook group. Original 96, with all the new media coming out, do you foresee the ability to continue to finish the 96 based on
Emily.
the Kenner figures?
Yeah, I would say that the original 96 is a theme that inspires us. I don't know that we can say a certain date in the future when that might be possible to complete. It's still quite a big undertaking to work toward, but it still inspires us to work, on those original Kenner items. And so we're going to keep looking at that and evaluating when we can fit them into the plans. But also, as we've talked about, there's quite a lot on TV right now for Star Wars to bring in the newness as well. So it's always a balance.
And TBC HasLab, we're ready to back the next one when you're ready.
Look at these guys.
We like where your head is on that.
All right, guys, thank you so much for joining our panel again.
Thanks, everybody.
Thank you so
May
much.
the force be with you.
May the force be with you.
Ladies and gentlemen, one more time, let's give it up for our team at Hasbro, ladies and gentlemen. And you can go visit their booth. They'll probably have a lot of those great reveals. Did you guys have a good time? Thank you for coming to our panel. We will see you next time. And may the force be with you guys. Take care, everybody.